Hello and welcome to the ModTech and RogueTech installation guide. Now, I've always said that anything that you know how to do is very simple, very easy, and anything that you don't know how to do is really difficult, right? So in this video guide, we are going to go through the complete process for installing ModTech and RogueTech from scratch, completely starting from the beginning, and getting it working, basically. Even if you've tried to install it before and you've ruined the whole lot. So, okay, first step is to install BattleTech and to just make sure that it is all present and correct. To do that, go to BattleTech, go to local files, and under local files you will see verify integrity of the game files. So you just want to run through this process quickly and just make sure that all of your files are validated and are correct. I know mine are, so I'm just going to cancel because that will save us a bit of time. When that step is complete, run BattleTech and just make sure that it runs. Simple enough so far. It always takes ages to load. Now, I don't know why, but sometimes BattleTech, the first time you load it, it doesn't run very well. And then the second time you load it, it's absolutely fine. So if that's you, just reload the game a couple of times just to make sure that it runs smoothly. Okay, so here's your vanilla BattleTech working and ready to go. We've verified the integrity of the game files, and we are ready to do the installation. Alt F4 to kill that. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is to go to the Nexus mods page where the RogueTech mod is. Now, most people asked me how to install RogueTech, so we're going to install RogueTech. You don't necessarily have to install RogueTech. You can just go through the first part of this guide for installing ModTech. If you scroll down on the RogueTech instructions, there is a bit that says requirements. ModTech and MP Stark's BattleTech mod loader. Now, these two things are actually effectively the same requirement. And if you click this link, you'll get a page where there's like a load of stuff. Okay, none of this stuff is actually what you want. What you actually want is this BTML. And here you see installing step-by-step install guide for BTML, ModTech and ModTech mods. So open that up in a new tab. Let's just return this to the RogueTech page because we're going to need that later. Okay, and here it says installing BattleTech mod loader. BTML releases are hosted on GitHub here. So you want to open up this, and here you will see BTML version 0.2.2.zip. This is what you want. So download this, save it to your desktop. Okay, simple enough so far. Once that's downloaded, open up the zip folder. All versions of Windows, as far as I'm aware, from 7 onwards have got a zip tool built in. But if you don't, you might have to install WinRAR or whatever if this is like an unknown file. Okay. Extract those to your desktop. You can now delete the zip folder. You don't need that anymore. So you have these three files, 0harmonydill, battletechloader.dill, and the BattleTech modinjector.exe. Now, there are some instructions here for installing it in, you see here in Steam apps, Common, BattleTech, etc. Okay, these instructions are not very clear to me. So the simple way to do it instead is open up your Steam, go back to BattleTech, go to Properties, and under Properties, under the Local Files tab, click Browse Local Files. Once you've browsed the local files, you will see the folder that we're looking for, which is this BattleTech data folder. And then there's this managed folder. So that's where we want to be. So if we go back to the instructions, it says here, Steam /steamapps /common /BattleTech. And then it says under there, BattleTech data managed. So this is where we want to be, in BattleTech data managed. And we copy these three files. I'm going to cut them off my desktop into this directory. Then we right-click the BattleTech. Oh, just misclicked there. Right-click the BattleTech mod loader and run it as the administrator. And you will see now that it is the injection is completed. Press any key to continue. We're done. Successful. Okay, you've installed ModTech. That's the first step done. Now, go back to the BattleTech folder. If you've lost the BattleTech folder or you accidentally closed it, remember we can follow the same process as going to Properties, Local Files, and Browse Local Files. We now have to create a folder called Mods, which we will do now. Right-click, Create Folder, name it Mods with a capital M. Okay, and then this is the step that even I missed. If you scroll down on these instructions that we went to before, there is a modtech.dil that we have to install as well, and there is a link for it here. So grab this file, modtech.dil, download it, save it to your desktop. Okay, here's our modtech.dil. This file we must copy and paste into the mods folder which we just recently created. Like that. Now the very first step should be complete. So if we run BattleTech, we should now see that ModTech is installed. So we are loading BattleTech now. Remember to take your time with these instructions. You can pause the video, obviously, replay parts, etc. Just make sure that you try and get it right first time, because otherwise you're going to have to delete everything and start all over again, which is a nightmare, which I have just been through because even I missed a step. Okay, so if you've done it successfully, you will see down here in the bottom left hand corner it says with ModTech version 0.2.2. So you've successfully installed ModTech. Okay, close BattleTech. That's the first bit done. Now, you don't have to do this. If you've got tons of hard disk space like me, you can make a copy of the BattleTech folder, which I've done to keep my previous campaign. Just to be at a point where you can delete and repaste that in case you download some mods and break your game or whatever. In theory, you should just be able to delete the mods folder and rescue your BattleTech directory by verifying the game cache, but call me old school, but I like to have a copy. Okay, so ModTech's installed, we're done, we verified it, it's working. The next step is to install our mod. So in this case, we're going to install RogueTech. So under RogueTech, we are going to go to Files, and then we are going to download the RogueTech AIO. I'm not quite sure what we're going for here. The latest version seems to be 0.98578 as of the making of this video, because this one is 0.9856, which is lower. So we're going to click download. You may have to make a Nexus Mods account. Well, you won't. You don't. Jesus, I'm eating my words. You will have to make an account. I already have one. There's no may about it, unfortunately. You are required to make a Nexus Mods account to download mods off of Nexus Mods. Okay, so download RogueTech. If you're doing it on Firefox like me, it will come in 2 parts, but it will fix itself as soon as the download is complete. So we'll just wait for that. Downloading, downloading, downloading. And the download is complete. Now, just right-click RogueTech, run as administrator. Now here it says it wants the destination folder, and the folder it's looking for is BattleTech /mods. So, following the same process, in case you closed the directory, you can go to your Steam, bring up Steam, right-click BattleTech, Properties, Local Files, Browse Local Files, and you will get this directory back. Okay, and then what it's looking for is BattleTech mods folder, which is this mods folder which we created before, and currently just contains the ModTech stuff. So, we can click in the address bar here to get the exact path, and then we put the exact path in the destination folder and press extract. There we go. Now, in here, there is a text file that has a load of instructions in it, and this is the one instruction that catches everybody out because it's hidden in the middle of nowhere. It says here, select your BattleTech mods folder and extract the files, move the video directory into BattleTech, BattleTech data, Steam assets. Dot. So, going to our mods folder, we have to find this video folder, move the video directory, where is it? Interestingly, the video folder does not appear to be here, so the latest version of the instructor may do this step for you. So let's just double check that. BattleTech data, streaming assets, video. And it's there. Okay, so don't worry about that. If you see that instruction, just ignore it. The latest extractor does that for you. So there's no requirement to do this last final step. So we should be done, and it should all work. So let's verify that. Just load up the game. And if we've been successful, we will see the RogueTech splash screen. And we'll also get the RogueTech video when we play. Loading. Still loading. I never know what to say during these bits where it loads. It's the same on my campaign videos, you know. The loading can take a very long time. And I have known the loading to actually crash the very first time you attempt it. But if you just open it again, then it will work. In fact, it may even do it on this occasion, which will be very instructional. If you don't have solid state drives like me, by the way, this loading process can take a long time. Like a really long time. So those of you who are still on mechanical disks, I feel for you. Loading. I think it might be doing the forever loading thing. This doesn't necessarily mean that our installation has failed. We just have to load it again. Just reopen the game again after shutting it down. I have no idea why BattleTech does this. It actually does this in the vanilla version of the game as well. So I'll give it another 30 seconds, and if it hasn't loaded, I will kill it and reopen it again, and it should work. Okay, so if it does this to you, it's a good thing it happened actually, because just so I can show you how to get around this issue. If this happens to you and it crashes, just press Ctrl-Alt-Delete to get your task manager up. This may actually cut the feed slightly here. And in your task manager, just kill BattleTech. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the installation has failed. For some reason, the first time you load it, it can do this, and I don't know why it does it. It's done it for me on the vanilla as well. Okay, so we just reload the game again. Once you've run the game once, or if it crashes once, or it loads forever once, the second time it just tends to work. I don't know if this is a unique to Windows 7 problem or whether it's Windows 10. It happens on Windows 10. I don't use Windows 10. Oh man. As I said, I never know what to say during these loading periods. Still loading. Man, I'm gonna make a cup of tea, right? And we're still loading. It's still not loading. What a nightmare. Now the question is, why did we actually move that video? That video file was moved automatically, so there shouldn't be an issue. Oh dear. They say that madness is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Madness. They call it madness. Maybe the latest version of RogueTech doesn't work. Wouldn't that suck? Nope, there we go. At long last. Okay, so it's working, and it will not do that weird long loading thing again. I don't understand what causes that issue, but I think it's what leads to a lot of people to think that they haven't done it successfully. Now that it's installed and it's loaded, it'll work. I have experienced this long, weird load pause thing on the vanilla as well, and I've had to restart the client several times to get it to run. What causes it is beyond me. But anyway, we've successfully installed it, we followed all the instructions, we got there in the end. It just seems to be a case of being persistent. And once it's installed, it will just work now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this guide. We covered everything that can possibly go wrong as well, which is good. In many ways, the fact that it went wrong is great, because you can see how it goes wrong and how you get it to work once it's gone wrong. And that's it. Enjoy RogueTech, enjoy installing mods. I'll see you guys next time.